A high school boy is lying down on the floor inside a classroom. He lazily scrolls through his phone and he hears ruffling in front of him. The boy sits up halfway, only to see a cat at the teacher's desk. As he lays down again, a girl's face is directly above his head. She reaches out her hand to him, only to get a feather saying that it was stuck onto his face. She talks to him for a while, and then you hear the sound of breaking glass. She looks outside the classroom and into the hallway, where some boys discuss among themselves about having no more soccer balls to play with. The girl complains about them playing with their superpowers. The girl asks the boy if he has any superpowers. He says no. The girl complains about how everything is gone except for the school, and she presents the boy with a question.
ねえ、ここはユートピアなのかな？それとも地獄？
She says while looking out the window, looking at nothing. Nothing but complete, total darkness. This is how Shingo Natsume's newest anime, Sonny Boy, opens. This is a promise of a premise where we look at an anime original's first episode and reflect upon the lessons and things presented. This is the first installment of the series. I did not watch the trailer for Sonny Boy, nor did I read the details or the descriptions of the anime. I just heard it was an anime original and it was directed by Natsume Shingo and it's created by Madhouse. So with this combination of good factors, I watched it. Let's continue where we left off. We are presented with a school adrift in a sea of darkness, and some students gaining powers while others don't. We have our boy and our girl lazing around with no care in the world. The student council is at a loss in what to do and comes up with the idea of having a leader and creating rules. Those who do not obey them will have a penalty. Thus, the rule of the student council started, with everyone following the strictly imposed rules, with some few rebels in the side. But the reign is not very long, as a group of superpowered students stage a reality-altering coup d'etat. The group almost won but failed midway. A student council member then reveals a grim fact. While all this commotion is ongoing, the boy and the girl come out of the maze that was the school. The girl and the boy fall into the darkness and breaks the darkness, revealing a wide blue sea and an island not too far away. The first episode of Sonny Boy explores the themes of free will, law and order, manipulation, and the notion of what power truly is. For the first episode, it sets the mystery, intrigue, and the dramatic question very neatly and skillfully. The plot of the whole episode is paced in a way where we do not get bored and constantly seek the next scene, leaving the audience at the edge of their seat. Something that I can think of on the top of my head about any inspirations for this anime is Battle Royale by Koshun Takami and the litany of media that it has inspired. A group of students, some power hungry, some going with emotions, some being just plain bored, is put in an enclosed space with limited resources and a couple of rules to follow, with the addition of something that tips the scales, e.g., powers, weapons, or any type of bias. I would love to go more in depth with the characters, but that would take away too much time, and this is still the first episode. So for now, I will only briefly discuss a few notable characters. The student council member who was manipulating the big fellow is one of the, if not the most interesting characters in this episode. So much is revealed about his thinking, but so little is known about him. I will not lie. I suspected him from the very moment he spoke. His mannerism and speech gives somewhat of a Makima vibe for me. One word I can sum up his character to is sinister. Another interesting character is the first girl we are introduced to. She is a transfer student, and like most characters, little is known about her. She can see what others can't and is strangely very cheerful and optimistic. The boy also is quite the perplexing piece, with the school being engulfed in darkness when he was in a state of panic. It leaves the viewers wondering if it was a coincidence or if it was something else. His lax attitude towards the situation and growing relationship with a transfer student is pretty perplexing and would be interesting to see grow from here on out. Audio-visual quality is one of the things that defines anime and what differentiates it from manga. Madhouse has once again made me believe that anime can have meaningful and purposeful music score and sound effects to better the watching experience. I have seen many anime series, especially during the last season, where they put on music that does not fit to the current action and sometimes even hinder the watching experience. Hero Academy. In the case of Sonny Boy, to make the surroundings believable, there is little to no music during most scenes. The sound effects are very purposeful and many moments get that heavy feeling because of the audio quality and choice. I think that Sonny Boy will be a great addition to the Madhouse database, and I am very expectant on how the anime will go. No one can judge an anime by its first episode. We can only watch it to see a promise of a premise. Sonny Boy seems to be a tale of choice, power, survival, and freedom. First of all, I would like to take this time to say thank you to my editor, Jerson. I wouldn't know where I would be without him. He is a very talented editor and I would love it if you can support him. He has his Ko-Fi link in the channel and video descriptions. That's all for today. I hope you have watched the first episode of Sonny Boy, and I will be posting videos of a similar kind in the future, so you can look forward to that. Have a nice day. Bye bye.